Hey, welcome to the Morning Mix podcast on a Friday. Nikki was off today, and we got into it this morning because we learned that a lot of people are getting compliments that aren't compliments.
You know, you're really something else.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Oh, that hurt. You know, economy of thought. You're really good at...
Right.
Yeah, you talk a lot, but like the economy of thought isn't really there either. Sorry, Whip. That and so much more coming your way right now on the Morning Mix podcast.
The first time you saw that actor, it was a period drama. And what a handsome mustache that was. Then in that spaghetti western, it was even longer. And wow, that handlebar style really got you into police dramas. Hang on, are you sure that was the same actor? Still enjoyed it. On Tubi, the things you love just keep going. Tap the banner to watch now.
Out of New York City, there's a company that claims they've created a drink that will sober you up in 1 hour. It's called Safety Shot. Their CEO says the drink will also prevent hangovers. So I guess it says you can live to excess, and then you drink this thing, and then you're in excess, and then you can go to sleep, and you wake up in the morning, and you feel great.
But that's something people have been dreaming about forever.
I guess, yeah.
Like-
It allegedly reduces your blood alcohol level within 30 minutes using all natural vitamins and minerals.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all true. Well, that's what the guy says, right? I mean,
Yeah.
the CEO of the company says it. It's got to be true.
I do think, look, if you've ever been overserved and then you do get home safely, now you're home, and yeah, everything's a little wobbly, you'd be like, boy, if I could drink this thing, I guess. But if you could have a drink that could do something, what would you want it to do? I need a drink that can make my kids behave. 708. Yeah, I like the idea that if I drink it, they behave.
Yeah,
I think wine does that because I think you get a little, okay, whatever.
That's true.
So there's that. I need a drink 262 that would fast forward me through all these dumb meetings.
Oh, my God. You got my text.
I need a drink that would do my lesson plans for me. Teachers, yes. 630. I need a drink that would just tune out negativity.
Yeah.
Sure. That's true. I need a drink that would give me a break from my mother-in-law. She lives with us now. Oh.
Okay.
So sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I need a drink that would make it feel like I had 8 hours of sleep and I feel refreshed.
Ooh.
Yeah, as I suck down coffee.
Yeah.
Trying. I need a drink as a teacher that would get me through Halloween class with a room filled with 4-year-olds. Oh, my God. Halloween week, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a busy week. The kids are all excited.
And they're jacked up on the sugar.
Right? Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
I need a drink that will wake me up while I'm stuck in traffic without making me nearly wet my pants by the time I get into the city. I think they're referencing coffee.
That's the best one.
Yeah.
That's the big, because that is the thing where you're kind of like, man, this is so boring, and you do want to drink as much coffee as possible so you don't fall asleep at the wheel.
Right.
But at the same time, where are you going to pee?
Oh, my goodness. I need a drink that will just teleport me to wherever I need to go. Wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, yeah.
If you opened your fridge and they were all labeled with the destination.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, work, I don't know, Brunswick Zone, Disneyland, grocery store. I got to come up with better places to be teleported to.
Well, you feel like we're going to get there one day, though.
I do.
Technology has advanced so fast. Where do you
Right.
go from here?
You didn't have any of the Hawaiis in here? No, man, no, but I do have Brunswick Zone. You want to sip?
Hey, to
I'll
each
see you
their
there.
own, yes.
Let's see. I need a drink that would make my wife's stories shorter.
Oh, man.
Oh, watch out. That's nice. I need a drink that would make me enjoy time with my in-laws. Watch out.
Mm-hmm.
Joan needs a drink that would just clean her house.
Totally.
Kind of
Like
like
the
that.
Roomba just doesn't cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need tequila. 708. Yeah, fair. I like that. I need a drink that would help me drive slower. I keep getting speeding tickets. That's fair.
Right, makes
Yeah.
sense.
I need a drink that will make my ex-husband just go away.
Oh,
You could mix him up something.
Oh.
Wow, hey,
that
hey.
would just, I would leave it at that, Chris. Don't get any more
Thank you.
specific. Yeah.
I want a drink that would help me understand and fluently speak other languages. That's a cool drink.
Yeah, all of a sudden you could just speak like
Yeah.
Portuguese.
That's kind of nice.
Sure.
I need a drink that would just shut up the people in my house when I'm watching my show.
Mm-hmm.
I get that. Sound a lot like my mom, I remember. Would you shut up? I'm trying to see what Tom Selleck is doing in Blue Bloods.
Right.
Please stop. Wearing all these big suit coats and stuff.
He does speak softly.
Yeah, what's that? He carries
does.
a big stick.
Well,
That's his problem.
he's always had the big stick.
Yeah.
That's why the ladies love him.
And finally, I need a drink that would just make me 6 feet tall, please. I'm 5'3" on a good day. 6'3", looking to get a couple of inches out of a good drink. I think that's milk. Just keep drinking that milk. It'll happen.
Does a body good.
Yeah, that's right.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
The old phone background. Billie Eilish revealed that her phone background as a kid was Lana Del Rey, and now she actually knows and hangs out with Lana Del Rey. So it's come full circle. And I'm really thinking Kathy is hoping the same thing will happen. Hi, Kathy. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
You've got a pretty great phone background, and it sounds like your phone can hang tough. What's the background of your phone, Kathy?
Can. On my screensaver, I have a picture of me and Donnie Wahlberg.
Woo!
Oh.
Watch out.
Yes, I know, but it gets even better because when you open up my phone, my inside background is with me and Joey McIntyre.
Oh, my
Okay,
gosh.
you're 2/5 of the
Man.
way there, I think.
I love that your phone has all the right stuff in it. You know what I mean, Kathy?
Definitely.
Are you
Can't
aware
get any
that?
better than Donnie Wahlberg?
Are you aware that those tickets go on sale today? It's a big deal today.
I actually got my tickets on Wednesday when they went on sale, pre-sale.
Oh, you're a
my.
blockhead,
Okay,
huh?
You're before, yeah.
Definitely a blockhead.
Watch out. So did you go to that big thing they had in Rosemont a couple of years ago where they had like the fan convention?
Yes, last May. It was absolutely amazing. They do such an amazing job for their fans.
Okay, Kathy, I got to ask you a deep cut Joey Mac question, okay?
Okay.
Now, do you remember Total Request Live, TRL, on MTV?
Yes.
Okay. There was a time in the early aughts when Joey had a solo album come out, and they had Joey host TRL. And in the middle of the episode, Joey pitted out his shirt so hard that the sweat stains were going down his armpits toward his thighs.
Oh, no.
And they actually had to bring the man a fresh T-shirt whilst hosting TRL. Do you remember that moment?
Oh my God, no, I don't.
Oh,
I
it was
remember
so-
watching it, but I don't remember that.
Kathy, that's the photo that you need on the background. The man changed his shirt live on television.
It's got to be on YouTube,
Yeah,
right?
it's got to be.
Go
All their
check.
concerts, they are shirtless, which is just, midlife crisis, amazing.
It happens.
You know where Donnie lives in the western suburbs. You know that, right?
Yes, we go there quite often to Wahlburgers.
I was
We've
about to
run into them a
say,
couple times there.
she's been to his yard.
You've been to his house, huh?
Yeah, she's been at least to the gate.
We've been down his street just to see what his house looked like when they first moved in.
Kathy, I need your honest answer here. Have you ever gotten into a fight with Jenny McCarthy?
No, I've seen her at BlockCon, but I've never gotten to meet her.
Wow. Okay. So Kathy has Donnie on the phone, and then when you open it up, it's Joey from New Kids on the Block. And now for a totally different vibe. Hi, Julia.
Good morning.
What do you have on your phone background?
So I went to Costa Rica this summer, and I spotted a toucan on a branch, and I asked somebody to take my picture of me standing next to it. And just as they snapped the picture, it flew by me, and I got scared. So it's me making a funny face.
Oh.
I love it.
So it's you being scared of Toucan Sam.
And is the bird still in the picture, or is he, like, non-existent?
You can't tell because it's like a blur.
Yeah. So it's just you looking wacky.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Those beaks are huge.
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of crazy when you see one of those birds in the wild in another country that you don't see here? And it feels like, oh, they are actually real. Almost like, you know what I mean? Like they don't exist
otherworldly.
in the
Yeah.
wild, but they do.
You're listening to the Morning Mix Podcast.
Often in your life, you'll meet people and they'll say things to you, and you got to wonder, was that a compliment? It just happened to Joe Jonas as he walked into CVS.
I just walked into a CVS. The security guy goes, "Oh, Joe Jonas." And I said, "Hey, man, what's going on?" And then he goes, "Man, you look crazy in person." I don't know. Is that a compliment?
He looked crazy in the video, to be honest, Joe. He was a
Okay.
little off on that one. But what can you do? Is that a compliment? I don't know. What did they say to you and you had to wonder, was that a compliment? For example, an 815 texted, when I was 17, my ophthalmologist told me, "Hey, you got a fat head," because I was trying on glasses and they were getting wide.
Okay.
I'm 40. I still think about it all the time.
Yeah, scarred you.
708, I was once told you'd be so hot without eyebrows.
What?
See, there you go. That you can't tell if it's a compliment or not.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. But, gang, it keeps on going. Hi, Laura. Good morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Laura, what was the thing they
So-
said to you and you had to wonder, is this a compliment?
It was about 25 years ago. I'm in college. I was at a party, and this guy and I were talking, and he goes, "You know, you look like a really thin Rosie O'Donnell."
Thanks for that, guy.
Oh, man.
And how do you respond to that?
I said, oh, thank you, question mark. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, what do you say? Like, yeah, you look like a fat Gary Busey. Leave me alone.
Right.
I don't know what to do with this information.
Thin Rosie O'Donnell.
Okay, so Laura 1 is a thin Rosie O'Donnell. Laura 2, hi, Laura. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
What was the thing they said to you that you were wondering, is this a compliment?
I was at work, and someone came up to me and said, you don't look like you know where the cafeteria is, but can you tell me how to get there?
Okay.
You don't look like you know where the cafeteria is.
What a long walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just told her how to get there and walked away and shook my head like, what?
So you did know where the cafeteria was.
Oh, yeah.
But she was saying you look skinny, right? Like you don't eat a lot.
I had not even
feel
thought
like
of that.
I
that's
did
what
not
she was saying. That's where it's like, was this a compliment?
my
I think she
God.
meant it that way, but
Got it. I thought she
Right.
was saying that you look like a good navigator.
Right, like
You
you
look
look
too dumb to
confused.
know
Yeah,
where
that's
the
a-
kitchen
okay, that's a long
Yeah.
walk.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
wow.
That's the way I
Yeah.
guess I would have taken it, but
Right.
Mm.
Okay, interesting. All right. Hi, Christina. How are you this morning?
Good, how are you?
We're all right. What was the odd thing they said to you? You had to wonder, was this a compliment?
Yeah, so like over the summer I was playing catch with my son, and an older gentleman walked by and he's like, do you used to play softball? And I said, yeah. He's like, yeah, you got catcher thighs.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Catch your
God.
thighs, you said?
Yes,
Okay.
catcher thighs.
All right.
Catch your thighs from a creepy old man walking down the street?
Yep.
No. Okay. That checks out.
Right. I mean, who's to say?
He
Maybe
really
he's.
did probably mean it as a compliment.
I think so. Yeah.
Right.
He's
I
like,
mean, I would
I've
hope,
seen
yeah.
catchers before, and I can spot a good one. Yeah.
Christina, did it make you, did you take pause when you heard that? What was your thought in the moment?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I'm like, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? And the funny thing is, I was a catcher in softball.
Right.
But then I'm like looking around, like, okay, all these like college softball players who are catchers. Like, all right, are my thighs like that big or?
Did you pop
that-
up and gun it to him like he was playing second base?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, there's an old dead guy on the front porch. I hit
Right,
him with the,
exactly.
whoops, sorry. I went right after it. And finally, we'll go here to Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Good morning. How are you?
I'm great. How are you guys?
We're all right. You got a compliment, maybe? What was it?
It was kind of a compliment, and the guy answering the phone was really nervous. I was going to say something bad, but a customer of mine looked over at me, and he's like, you know what, you remind me of a beautiful patranka. And I was like, what's a patranka? And he's like, it's like a horse from my village, but you're like a mother patranka. And I was like, is that better or worse? He's like, don't worry about it. You're a patranka. I was like, I look like a horse? Is it the teeth?
Oh, man.
I didn't like it very much. And I was out in the yard later, and he's like, that's my patranka. And I was like, what does that mean? He's like, I don't know. My English isn't good. I don't know if it's a compliment or not. I was really offended, but everything else was very funny.
I think that is some awkward flirting.
I think so,
If
too.
I know my guys,
Yeah.
that's like, you know what? Here's my in.
Right.
I love these horses from my village, and she looks like one.
Right.
Is that a compliment? I don't know. My English isn't great.
Well, I looked up
It's like this
patranka.
horse.
So I looked it up.
Yeah.
Potranca.
CA. It's
A
nice
young
horse.
mare.
It looks nice. It looks like a high quality horse, but
He likes the way you walk.
He loves you.
Yeah.
Yes.
He loves you. Just take it from Wade.
You should have just looked at him and gone, hey.
Yeah.
Because, that's what horses eat. Thank you for your time.
Oh, my God.
You're listening to the Morning Mix podcast.
That's what happens when you get engaged. You just want the world to know. So you drop down on one knee in front of your betrothed. You reveal a ring that they're ultimately disappointed in.
Mm-hmm.
And you hope to high heaven that nobody interrupts. You literally need like 30 seconds of no one interrupting me, please. Just for 30 seconds, please.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's bound to happen. Hi, JJ. Good morning.
Morning, guys. What's going on?
You were proposing to someone, and there was a bit of an interruption. What happened?
All right, so we were late getting into Louisville. We were flying down there for it. So the person that was supposed to drive the carriage went home, the one who knew what was going on, and the owner of the company took over, had no idea this was a proposal. So we get in there, we're going around, and I'm getting ready to do the thing, and she just all of a sudden starts talking about the horse and how the horse was robbed the week before, and starts talking about how nobody in Louisville respects horses and how they treat this horse. And I'm sitting there with the ring in my hand, just waiting, like, okay, this has ruined the whole moment now.
Oh.
So you'd originally had it all planned that, the person knew, okay, we're going to be proposing here. I'm going to be trying to get engaged, but they had to replace the driver in the last second.
Correct. And then the owner of the company ended up doing it because we got in really, really late, and they took the employee home.
Okay.
So she had no idea what was going on.
Yeah, but she was a Debbie Downer ruining your moment.
Right.
I'm telling you, we had a Cinderella carriage downtown along the river and parade, and then all of a sudden, she started Gus. The horse's name was Gus. She started telling me that a group of kids came up and hit Gus the other week. And I'm like,
Gus.
Man.
Yeah, he's not setting the mood. Now, how did you end up proposing?
I kind of let that all go, but my wife used to work as a veterinary assistant before she was a nurse. So she's all over there talking to her like, oh, my God, I feel so bad for Gus. And I finally had to tell her, like, hey, let's move beyond that. So, I mean, it was a long ride. Thankfully, about 5 minutes later, everybody forgot Gus and, dropped down on
Man.
his thing.
Thank God.
That's unbelievable for JJ. You guys might remember Rusty the horse.
Yeah.
Poor old Rusty just had a little too much beefarino.
Can't help it.
Can't blame him. What's the deal?
That would ruin a moment
It
for
really
sure.
would, right?
For sure.
Hey, Lauren, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing all right. How about you guys?
Doing okay. Interrupted not once, not twice, but 3 times. What happened?
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. So it was Christmas Eve of 2021. My now wife and I, we went to Chris Kindle Mart, and then we went to go ice skating at the Bean, and then we went to Kennedy Rooftop in Wicker Park.
Yeah.
And my wife didn't know exactly what moment she was going to propose. She was going to just kind of like feel out the day, see like what moment felt right. And every single time that there was a moment that felt right, there was someone right next to us that got down on their knee and proposed to their partner.
Oh, no way.
There we go. Yeah, must have been, it's in the air that night.
I guess I got Yep. She was like, I guess I just got to hold out a little bit longer. And then the very end of the night, we were at Kennedy Rooftop, and she was like, this is the last thing we have planned. I have to do it here. And right as she was about to propose, the couple right next to us, we were in like one of those little igloos, the couple right next to us in the igloo next to us got engaged. And she was like, you know what, screw it. I just have to do it. There was like no other time.
Wow.
That is hilarious.
Yeah, if you're in the igloo
and of
anyway.
course, like the entire day, I had no idea it was coming, but for whatever reason, I just subconsciously kept talking about getting engaged, and so she thought I was coming on to her the whole day, and so poor girl was freaking out.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So 3 different times, and finally you gotta just rip the Band-Aid off and just go for it. And now you guys,
and it was magical.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
These are, and I think we might be mildly surprised.
Okay.
We learned this morning we've got a new Christmas tree coming out of Darien, Illinois, and it's making its way to downtown Chicago. These are your top 6 biggest selling Christmas songs of all time. Okay?
Yeah, wow.
And when I say of all time, number 6 comes from 1949. Coming in at number 6 on the biggest selling Christmas songs of all time, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer by Gene Autry.
There we go.
In 1949, selling over 12 million copies.
Rudolph's been around for a while.
Isn't that funny?
You know what? He's got a lot of stamina.
In at number 5, if you had slapped me on the back of the head and said, what is the biggest selling Christmas song of all time? And I was like, why did you do that? We're in the middle of Target. That's rude.
Yeah, mean.
This would have been the song that I would have said to you without even thinking. But it comes in at number 5. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You is number 5 on the list with 20 million units sold, according to this list right here.
Surprised it's not higher.
Yeah.
But if this was a different era, like if you still had to buy music in the last 10 years, I think this would be at number 1.
That's
now
fair.
Now you don't need to buy it.
You know why? Because this is probably tops of the streaming chart, right?
Right.
Probably. You
know
would
what I mean?
think, yeah. But you don't need to spend money on this. You get it everywhere.
That's number 5 on the list of the top selling Christmas songs of all time. Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Okay.
Now here they label it as 1994, but I thought it was 1993, but you know what?
It's a technicality.
Potato, tomato.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
In at number 4 on the biggest selling Christmas songs of all time, you know it probably from a great moment in Home Alone. It's Brenda Lee's Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. Coming in at number 3 on the list, Tino Rossi and Petit Papi Noel from 1946 with 30 million units sold.
Okay, like Father Christmas or something?
This song was recorded by French singer Tino Rossi in 1946. The Corsican actor/singer started his career singing in resorts and then became a big hit with Petit Papa Noel. In at number 2 on the list of the biggest selling Christmas songs of all time, his name is pretty much synonymous with the Christmas season. And it was at one point a great search engine. Bing! Bing Crosby's Silent Night.
There it is.
Comes in. There he is. In at number 2 on the top selling Christmas songs of all time. Name the year. I dare you.
1969.
Ooh, man, you're no.
Okay.
Did you already say 49 or did I
No,
make that up?
no.
Oh, then 49.
This says 35.
Oh,
1935
okay.
this
We'll go with
says.
that, sure.
All right, so that right there is Bing, and at number 2, you get Bing and the Crosbys. Bing and the Crosbys, though, does sound like that'd be like a weird cover band that might play at Dirty Nelly's this holiday season.
Yeah, just don't drink the drinks.
Any guesses for number 1? Mariah's already out.
Yes. Whip.
Yeah, I'm going to go with I'm going with Christmas Wrapping by the Waitresses, Chris.
Oh, this guy.
I wish.
You were trying to make me cry today?
Well, I wish it was that. But, yeah, that's my guess.
Okay.
I'm going to go with This Christmas.
Will be.
good
That's
one.
a great song.
I love that song. Who's the singer again? Donnie Holloway?
Yeah, that sounds right. Is that wrong?
Donnie Hathaway.
Hathaway.
Donnie Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway.
Yep.
Yeah. I dropped my pen in the Holloway. That's what happened.
Also true.
In at number 1, the biggest selling Christmas song of all time. Take us there. Bing Crosby once again.
What?
But here we jump forward to 1942's White Christmas, having sold 50 million units. In at number 1. Number 2, 30 million units. So way ahead.
So I think that Taylor Swift should take out Mariah Carey and the whole rest of this list by putting out a Taylor Swift Christmas song. That's about all she's lacking.
She's done the Christmas Tree Farm.
Yeah, but that doesn't count. That's before she was. I mean, I know that was like 3 years ago or whatever, but I feel like this is a different level of herself. Like if she did it now,
right,
it would take over all these lists.
She has another Christmas cover.
I think she did Last Christmas.
She did do Last Christmas.
The
That's
one
right.
where, like, No, My Love, like the one about love, like where, like,
Wham! I gave you my heart.
Gave you my heart.
Yeah,
Last Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Yeah,
I love
it's been
that.
like a whole year since Christmas music was on, and I forgot.
I really wish you had kept that going because it would have made him mad.
No,
I think not mad like crazy mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like no, not that one.
Right. No. No, that's what I'm saying. No. But she's talking about giving him his heart. Yeah, it's called Last Christmas. No.
She wants to break up with him, I think.
So, honorable mentions, okay?
Yep.
With 11.7 million units sold. In at number 7, Band-Aids, Do They Know It's Christmas?
Oh, that's a good one.
So good. I love it.
Then, number 8, Wham! Last Christmas.
Also done by Taylor Swift.
That's right.
Yes.
Bing Crosby, the man has the market cornered because
Right.
he's got number 9 with Jingle Bells.
If he had only been around to hear us talking about
Right.
it. Yeah.
And then, of course, the 1958 classic Little Drummer Boy by Harry Simeon Corral.
Yes.
Brings a tear to my eye every time.
Beyond that, we've got the Chipmunks. They're hanging around with the Christmas Don't Be
man.
Late.
Still funny.
That
They
one.
are. Yeah, that's it.
So there you have it. Those are the highest selling Christmas songs of all time.
The Morning Mix Flash Briefing with Violetta.
So we have heard from Joe Jonas earlier today and how he kind of got a weird compliment at a CVS store from the security guard. But what's going on with his soon-to-be ex-wife? What's she been up to lately? Well, she was spotted kissing aristocrat Peregrine Parson. So it's been 2 months since
Of
Joe...
the Parsons chicken
I don't
family in
believe so. I don't
Chicago?
believe
No?
so because
Oh,
he's
man.
like French or some sort of European. So it's been 2 months since Joe Jonas filed for divorce. So who is this Peregrini or Peregrine that
Pellegrino.
Yeah, it might be Pellegrino,
Oh, no,
sparkling.
watch out.
Peregrine Falcon?
Maybe,
Oh, it
maybe.
could have been.
He is a property developer and heir to an estimated $272 million fortune. He also recently is single after breaking up things with Princess Maria of Greece and Denmark.
Oh, well, he might think that Sophie Turner is the queen in the north. Did he get
Exactly.
confused?
Hold on for 2 seconds. A, there's no tree down there yet.
Okay.
B, she's a princess in Greece and Denmark?
That's what they say online.
That is hard to do.
Maybe because her parents were there from. I mean,
Could
she's
be.
not really a princess because they
Well,
don't
this-
rule with king and queens.
I've never understood royal anything, so it's very possible. I have no idea.
This says a lot about him because he wasn't confident enough to have a powerful woman at his side.
Maybe.
So now it's like, oh, well, she's the princess in two places. I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
And now he's, dating a woman who played a princess in a movie
Right.
or show.
Sophia went from American royalty, the Jonas Brothers, to like an heir of $272 million.
Yeah, that's okay, but can he croon?
Exactly.
No, probably
exactly.
not. No.
Next up, things do start to change as we get older, is what I'm trying to say. And it should be noted that there is a whole website online of what happens to you after you turn 30. And people are saying that you start admiring plants. So here's what it sounds like when you are a bunch of 30-year-olds at a party.
Hi. Ooh, I love all your house plants.
Thanks.
Oh, beautiful fiddle leaf.
Isn't it?
Wow.
You know, it was much smaller when I got it.
Gorgeous.
Oh, beautiful fiddle
I
leaf.
wish mine looked
How
like
did
that.
you get it to stay so healthy?
Gorgeous
fiddle
And it
leaf.
just livens up the
What do
room
you
and
use
like,
in the soil? Right, that's
when
what
you,
I Is that a fiddle leaf? No, I have
when
one
you buy
like
a fiddle
that
leaf and then it's kind of so
and
pretty,
look at
but
the
like this
guys,
is just
even better. It's a party now.
Yes, it is.
Uh-oh.
Get in. We're looking at my fiddle leaf.
I don't know if you guys know what a fiddle leaf is, but
No.
it's like a mini tree, and literally all of my friends are obsessed with fiddle leaves.
Okay. Really? I've never seen one.
And they're really thick green leaves, and you have to take care of them like very specifically. Like you got to spray them twice a day with a certain solution, keep them moisturized but not too moisturized. Like there's
You
so many
can't-
different ways you can kill a fiddle leaf.
Yeah, you
and
can't
they're
fiddle
expensive.
around.
Right.
Exactly. And they're very expensive. So you kind of know you've made it if you're in your 30s and know how to maintain a fiddle leaf and can afford a fiddle leaf.
I've not made it.
Yeah, well, sorry.
You said fiddle leaf a lot.
And so did they.
Yeah.
If you say it one more time, I'm going to fiddle leave.
Okay, I won't. And lastly, because I can't stop eating pizza, I'm going on 5 days straight here. I've kind of been noting this on the morning show here.
Yeah.
I have pizza news for everybody that you might be thankful for. It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno's.
Ooh.
They have a new Thanksgiving Day pizza. So it's going to be topped with all of the flavors of the holiday. The frozen pizza is going to come with turkey, gravy, sweet potatoes, green beans, and cranberries. I know. It's exclusively online while supplies last. It's going for $11.23. So go get yourself a DiGiorno's.
Two quick follow-ups.
Yeah.
First, it sounded like you said pizza nudes, with that, which I was like, is this some new
It's a whole
trend?
another thing.
Also got a text from my wife just now. We do own a fiddle leaf.
You have a fiddle leaf?
We have a fake fiddle leaf.
Oh, I have a fake one on my desk here.
Yeah. So there you go. We have a fake fiddle leaf in our house. I didn't know that.
Okay, well.
I thought we had a plant, and I didn't know it was a fiddle leaf.
If this one goes well, you can get a real one next time.
I think so. Well, the kids are real. The plants are fake.
That's good.
Plants are very hard to keep alive.
You can't have them all. Mm-hmm.
That's your flash briefing.
All right, thank you for joining us for the Morning Mix podcast. Make sure you rate, review, like, and follow this podcast. You can also follow us on social at 1019 Mix Chicago. And we will see you tomorrow on the Morning Mix.